Please welcome to the stage, Josh Gad.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm not off book. Don't get scared. It is such an honor and a privilege to be here today as half the cast of Frozen receives a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And the other half are Jonathan Groff and I. I was so grateful that Idina asked me to present to her today. John Travolta was originally asked to do it, but had no idea who Idina Menzel was, so ultimately declined. I would also love to give a shout out to my other co-star, Kristen, who I adore. As one of only 2 actors present here today not currently employed by The Good Place, I am thrilled to see you receive this amazing honor. But alas, I'm here to talk today about Idina Menzel, or as I often refer to her, the one that got away. Now, I've known Idina for over 2 decades. That is not to say that Idina has known me for the same amount of time. In fact, I'm incredibly confident that Idina Menzel had no idea who I was until the premiere of Frozen in 2013. But back in 1996, I went on a high school field trip to New York City with my drama class and saw a little show called Rent. Out came this gorgeous Long Island Jew in leather pants, singing with the raspy appeal of one of the sirens that Odysseus almost sacrificed his life for. And there, as she sang to me with great conviction that the only thing to do is jump over the moon, I was ready to buy a NASA spacesuit and jump over that damn moon, even if I had no official space training. I waited at the stage door for her, but 'twas not meant to be. I know, I was just as pissed as you guys. Cut to my senior year of college. My buddy Jonathan and I were in New York City on a brief excursion in the fall of 2003 for 2 days, and as young college-age men in their primes often do with a night to burn in New York City, we secured 2 second-row seats to Wicked. Many disappointed girls around us shouted expletives at us, but once again I sat in awe as this woman took a character literally known as one of the ugliest villains in the history of cinema and made me want to jump onto the stage and fight Dorothy Gale and that bitch Galinda to protect this wicked witch of my dreams. Once again, I waited at the stage door, and once again, Idina apparently didn't realize there was a stage door. Cut to years later, I finally had come to peace with the fact that I was never going to be Mr. Idina Menzel, when I got a fateful call that I was being offered the voice of a supporting animated character in a Disney movie. Who, I asked, would I be supporting? Kristen, they said. Well, my interest was piqued. I'm not going to lie. I'm a big Veronica Mars fan, but playing hard to get, I said cagily. Anyone else? And that's when 3 words that would change the course of my life were uttered. Idina Kim Menzel. And at that moment, I realized that if I couldn't marry Idina, I was going to have to do the next best thing, support her in an animated franchise for the Walt Disney Company. You have not only changed my life for the better, as you have Galinda's, Mark's, and Anna's, but you have changed us all for the better because we know you and your voice from the heavens. Through your brilliant film career, your illustrious record career, and your iconic stage roles, you have given life to some of the most celebrated characters and songs in the history of our industry. Today, you take your rightful place alongside Garland, Minnelli, Andrews, and Streisand, because that is exactly where you belong. And 100 years from now, as children walk the streets of Hollywood still singing Let It Go, I know they will stop at your star and give thanks for a voice as timeless as yours. I am beyond blessed to live in the age of Idina Menzel, but beyond grateful that Idina Menzel will live on for the ages alongside all of these other incredible icons, including you, Kristen. Love you both dearly. Congratulations.